Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today what we're going to be doing is having a look at the Hasbro Star Wars, the Black Series, number 26, Darth Vader, which was released last year and was based off his appearance in Revenge of the Sith. And we're going to be comparing him to his reissue, which was also released last year as a Black Series number 3. But first I wanted to let you guys know that I have been super busy with school, and as a result I've had to put doing reviews on the back burner. But not to worry, I plan to get a couple more out this week, if all goes as planned. My backlog is so filled with reviews I want to do for you guys. Not just Star Wars, but also some Marvel Legends and DC stuff. And as always, if you have something you want to see reviewed, let me know. I'm happy to review anything that is requested, so long that I own it, of course. But anyhow, so as y'all know, if you watched my original review of this Darth Vader, the guy on the left, last year, I had quite a bit of trouble with him because the head fell off so easily. It is a known issue with that specific Darth Vader figure, though not everyone experienced the issue. Though as far as I can tell online, most people seem to have come across some kind of trouble with him for the head falling off easily. And basically what it does here is if you take Vader and you just give him the slightest move of the head, just like that, the head comes off. There is a peg in there. The cape has a hole cut into it, so you just press the hole around the peg. And then Vader's helmet has a hole as well, and you just push it in. But I mean, the problem with this, regardless of how awesome this Vader figure is in terms of sculpt, this is a big problem that his head falls off so easily. So a couple months back, I started seeing online that there was apparently a revision done to Darth Vader, and it was only done with his reissue in Black Series. So if you have the original Vader on the left here, which would have come in the black and orange packaging, the one that you would want to get to hopefully avoid the falling off head issue, you would go with the blue and Black Series packaging Vader, number 3. And the number printed on the packaging that is supposed to indicate that you might have a better Darth Vader is number 42161. After originally deciding not to try my hand at a new Vader, I finally went ahead and did it. So here he is. And what you want to do when looking at the packaging is, you're going to take your Black Series card back, flip it around, and you're going to see the number right there. It's a little hard to see because of Vader's cape in the picture, but it's 42161. And this is supposed to be the Vader that's new and improved. Some people online have said that, yes, it is an improvement. Others have said, hey, it's no better than my original Darth Vader figure. It seems like it's kind of the luck of the draw still. All I can really share here with you guys is my personal experience with having picked up this Vader. So if we take a look at Vader, if we turn Vader's head, we can see that it does not fall off. We can put Vader's head downward, we can put Vader's head up, and it hasn't fallen off yet. So right off the bat, this is an improvement over my previous version. But the problem is that the head still comes off. Luckily, it doesn't happen as easily, but it still does. And to do that, all you have to do is turn it down enough, and, there it is. All I can do is really be thankful that it's not quite as bad. I mean, hey, Hasbro should engineer something that completely resolves the issue. But hey, this is way better than the other one. At least I can turn his head and it doesn't come off. I can kind of make him look up or, look down just a little bit. Not too much, though, because it'll fall. It is better, but, still, it comes off pretty easily. You don't even have to tug it that hard. Like with the original, you will see that there is the peg that is in there, and then it works the same exact way. The cape has a hole on it, and you just press it around the peg and put on the head. Now, to compare these two for you, let me show you what is different about the two Vaders. As you can see there, with my newer Black Series Vader on the right, the peg is a little bit longer for the neck. It's just a little bit longer. It's not a huge difference, but it's definitely enough to at least have a bit of an impact on it to where it doesn't fall off quite as easily. Now, when you go to the heads, here is the original one. You can see that it's a pretty symmetrical. I mean, for the most part, it's round there at the neck. The hole is pretty round. And if we look at the newer Darth Vader, you will see that it's not perfectly round. Around the neck there, it's actually a little more pointy at the front, almost kind of like an egg shape. Additionally, the hole there is a little bit smaller than on the original Vader. So it seems that they were, conscious about making it a little bit tighter at least, because the hole is just an itty bit smaller on the new Vader. Now, if you take the old Vader's body and put the new head on it, it actually stays pretty nicely. It doesn't just fall off when we turn it. And I think that's due to the fact that the head is just tighter, where that hole connects to the neck piece is. If we take the new body and put the old head on it and turn it, it actually seems to stay okay. It doesn't fall off easily on this Vader. And I think that that's due to the fact that, the peg does stick out a little bit more. So really, the conclusion I can draw here is that the improvement is a result of both the hole in the neck being a little bit tighter, as well as the peg sticking up a little bit more. So the improvement, I don't think, is due more to the helmet or more to the peg on the neck. I think it's really a good combination of the two that makes it easier to put the helmet on without it, falling off as easily, because that is a way much bigger improvement. However, if you do put the cape back on to the old Vader body, like that, and take the helmet on and stick it in. This is the old helmet, by the way. And turn it, it still comes off a little bit easily, but, it stays on better. At least you don't just turn it and it falls off quite the same way. And I didn't point this out in my original review, but this version of Darth Vader looks absolutely excellent on the operating table accessory. Alright, y'all, so the verdict here, and again, I can only speak from my own personal experience, is that the Black Series Darth Vader in the blue and black packaging with the 42161 number printed on the back is a bit of an improvement over the original release. The neck peg is longer, the helmet fits a little bit tighter around the peg. Just overall, I think it's a combination of those two things that's making the heads down a little bit easier. Again, it's not a perfect solution because the head does come off if you move it too much, but it's better. It's better. I still absolutely love the sculpt and detail on this Vader figure. I just wish Hasbro would come out with a permanent, more viable solution. But it is better, and if you are planning on picking up this Darth Vader figure, make sure that it is the one in the blue and black packaging, numbered 42161 on the back. Seems to be a better fix in my experience, but no guarantees, of course. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time, bye-bye.